Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a GE top load washer and we got a broken lid switch. You can see our lid switch is right up back here. Has the black wire going to it. So I already got it unplugged. So first thing we're going to do is pop out this bezel from underneath. There's two little tabs. Push them out and then it should pop up. There it is. These are the two tabs right here. Just push them out and push up and that'll pop this off. Once you have that off, you want to go ahead and unmount the lid switch itself. This little tab right here, push that down. Push it over, and now we'll slide it to the right. And right there's our lid switch. And the wire runs back along the side and comes up and hooks into our control board. So there's two 1/4-inch screws we're going to have to remove. One's right there, and the other one right there. So we're going to go ahead and take those two out so we can tilt this panel towards us. Okay, now that we have our back two screws out, we're going to slide the panel back and then tilt it forward towards us. And if we look back here on our control board, right here, that's our lid switch plug. Go ahead and unplug that. And this little wire plastic piece here, squeeze those and push it down. And then we'll come over here. Next we're going to remove this screw right here. And we'll come on this side where your capacitor is, and we need to slide that to the right. And there's our other screw. We need to remove that one as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those two screws out. Okay, now we got those two screws out. We're going to lift up on our cover, and we're going to slide the main wire harness out off the top cover so we can maneuver it around. There we go. And there'll be two little plastic pieces, one right here on the end, and then the other one is right here underneath our wire. I'm going to push those down in. Those are for the lid switch. Got that one down. Here's this one. This one here, it's a little tougher to grab. Okay, we got that one down. So now we'll come to the front. We'll get our putty knife, and there's two clips, one here and one here. We're going to push that in, the clips in, so we can lift the top up. I'm going to need two hands for that. Okay, got those clips undone, so now I'm just going to lift the whole top and just kind of slide it over to the right so it hangs over, so I can get the two clips off on this side, and then we'll be ready to pull the old lid switch out and get ready to install the new one. Okay, now that we have the lid slid over, you can see our wiring for our lid switch, and we got two clips, one here and one right back here. You got to get something real thin to get underneath here and bend it down so the clip pops off. So I'm going to try to use my putty knife and get underneath here and pop the clip out. Okay, you can see I got the putty knife under there, and then just bend it down, and there's our clip. And we'll do the same thing to this one back here. Okay, we got both clips off. Just lifting the lid up. Here's our lid switch, and then we'll just go ahead and pull everything out. Okay, here's our old lid switch. You can see where our switch is broke. Grab the new one. Here's our new one. You can see the switch gets pressed in, and then it should stay, and then when it unlocks, it comes out. And on this one, you can see it's all busted. Okay, to install the new one, you want to lift up from the side here and then bring your wire up through this opening right here. I have this flipped up right now just so you can see better, but I'm going to need two hands to hold this up and fish the wire up through. Okay, you can see I got the red, white, and blue wires up through. Now I'm just pushing up this little plastic piece and locking it in to the underside of the lid. Now I'll do the same thing over here with those other two little tabs that lock in. Okay, there's both of those tabs. Now I'm just going to run this line up along the underside here and just snap our two clips in. Okay, there's our two clips. Got one there and one back there. So now we'll just set this inside our drum so it's out of the way, and we'll get ready to reposition the lid. Okay, we got the front in place. Come from underneath with our switch. Put the left side in first, slide that over, push it up, and then we'll slide it to the right. It should click in place. There we go. There's our lid switch. Grab our bezel. You can see you got this shape on this side and the flat spot here. So the flat side goes over here where your little clip is to remove it, and then this piece obviously goes down in there. We'll just set these down in each slot of the switch and then just push it down. There's your bezel. And now we'll get our wire here, get this back in place, and then we'll put our two screws back in. One right there and one right there. Okay, don't forget to slide your capacitor back over. This little groove in the middle has to be in the middle of this plastic. There we go. Just don't touch anything on this side. Okay, here's our lid switch. The red, white, and blue comes up. There's our harness. And then look on our board. Right there's our plug. There we go. Okay, now we can just flip this over and slide it back in place. And then slide it towards you. Just like that. And we got two screws to mount. One there and one right there. Okay, we're good to go. Got our backsplash mounted, got the unit plugged in. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.